As Elizabethtown senior Shane Rosenberry prepares for a second trip to the state wrestling tournament, he doesn't have to travel too far for advice. Right down the hall of his home, his father, Dennis, has the answers. 25 years ago, Dennis earned the 185-pound silver medal in the 1984 state wrestling tournament. The Rosenberrys have another thing in common. Coach Mike Cernofsky, now in his 25th year at the helm in E-Town, was a rookie head coach in 1984.
Dennis was one of a group of seniors, extremely hard worker, just a very physical wrestler. Getting to the state finals was really awesome. I mean, it was my first year in Pennsylvania. I guess I kind of thought that that's where you're supposed to be. But he wrestled at a terrific tournament. He was a district runner-up to McCurdy from Mechanicsburg, and he in the semifinals had a very tough match and won it. And it didn't sink in probably as much to me as a coach. Obviously, you're more excited about the kids, and then walk by the scorers table, and they gave you the bio sheet for us to fill out for introductions for the finals, and that really set it off. And we went up, and I remember sitting up in the top rows of the old arena, and Dennis and his family sat down in front, and the newspaper took a couple pictures, and that's when I realized how worked up I was at that point. I had gotten a soda because I was very dry, and I had the shakes. I mean, I was literally shaking, almost spilling my soda. I had to have somebody hold it. I got a giant drink to calm down, and it wasn't until I got to the top of the steps and the walkway around the top of the arena that it started to sink in. And of course, Dennis wrestled an extremely tough kid in the finals, Andy Voigt, who went on to be a three-time All-American at Penn State. But he got there.
And nobody expected me to do anything at States. So I had absolutely no pressure on me. I got there, and the next thing you know, I won my first match. I won my second match, and people were saying, "Who's this guy?" And I won my semifinal match in the final seconds of that match. And wow, I'm in the finals.
It's definitely cool knowing that my dad did that, and looking to it and just working hard to achieve that too, and maybe possibly going past that. It's definitely there to motivate you, and definitely cool to look at.
I can tell you today, my silver medal and $1 will get you a cheeseburger at McDonald's. But
besides being at almost the same weight, Dennis was at 185 pounds. Shane is wrestling at 189 pounds. The Rosenberrys have more in common.
Their styles very physical. They're both very physical, well-conditioned. Dennis, I remember coming off of one match, probably his quarterfinal match, and the referee came over and said he didn't beat him, he beat him up.
It was always my philosophy when I wrestled that there's two things you can control. You can be strong, you can make sure you're stronger than everybody else, and make sure you're in better shape than everybody else. And I think that's those two things Shane took to heart.
We pretty much wrestled the same weight class. He wrestled 185, I wrestled 189. I'd say we both are more power wrestlers. Like we'll try to take your nose to the mat. We'll cross face you. We'll try to use our force, our strength to try to pin you and try to work you the way we want you to work.
And while their success on the mat gets the headlines, it's the family's character that will stand the test of time, as Shane tries to add another medal to the Rosenberry collection.
A lot of great families, and not just wrestling families. I mean, the Rosenberry family is an outstanding family as far as character and everything else, and not just their athleticism or the wrestling ability.
I think it's been more fun to watch him than it was actually to do it myself. I've really enjoyed that. To see him qualify for states the second time is really just great.
Oh, it'd definitely be sweet. Just knowing that he did it back then, his senior year, now it's my senior year, just to be able to not have no regrets during during this final season, these final couple matches, and just know that I did my best and worked hard to achieve it.